What's up, YouTube? I'm back. Coming on here to update you again with my cut. It is the end of week 5. It went okay. I lost 0.3 this week, which is, such a small amount, but it is going in the right direction. I tell myself, I tell my clients, I tell my friends, a loss is a loss. It all counts. It all adds up. It is a bit disheartening just because working really hard for that goal and it's just such small payoffs. Essentially, I really know why what happened this week was, well, first of all, it was Halloween and I did give in and have a little bit of candy. I didn't plan for it and I didn't pre-track it. When I saw the Halloween candy and I just decided I'm gonna have this, I deserve it, that is pretty much giving in. So I gave in, I had Halloween candy and I didn't just stop at one piece. I probably had somewhere around like 7 to 10. A lot. I mean, we are talking fun-sized candy, but still, that's a lot. That's more than I needed. I did end up having a pumpkin spice cinnamon roll. It was incredibly delicious, but it was also an extra 300 calories. That wasn't planned into my macros, and I know that slowed down my progress. Also have been having a little bit of issue or struggles readjusting to carb cycling. Just feeling kind of, I don't know, it's getting really grindy on that third low day in a row. I tend to end up feeling, pretty tired and weak, and part of the reason is just when my calories, my macros get low, my carbs get low, my energy just tends to get low. I mean, I'm still spending the same amount of energy in the gym, but I'm not putting as many calories into my body in hopes that my body will turn to stored fat for energy. That is the point of carb cycling. When it's a low carb day, my fats go up. So they're in proportional opposition. I never dip below 1,200 calories ever. And right now I'm not needing to dip below about 1,350. Yeah, I'm trying as hard as I can. No, that's a lie. Because if I was trying as hard as I can, I wouldn't have given in for that candy. I'm still trying, so I lost a little bit. It's like you kind of try, you kind of get results, which I'm just kind of talking this out with you right now, and that didn't make me feel any better about what has happened, but it makes me feel hopeful toward the future because I know if I put my all into this, I can get this done and I can make this happen faster. After the Halloween candy, what I decided to do was put the extra fuel to good use. Those candies specifically are a lot of carbs. Carbs are energy, and I let it fuel my workout the next day. I ended up doing a really heavy deadlift day. I ended up hitting a PR, 215 pounds. So I was really, really happy with that. I also hit a PR of 205 pounds for barbell hip thrusters, and I was really happy about that. I felt better putting those calories to use, but I wasn't thinking like, oh, let me go ahead and balance this out, or like, you ate like shit, so you have to do this. It shouldn't be like a punishment thing, and it shouldn't be trying to like make up for something. It should just be getting straight back into whatever your routine is. And I did switch my deadlift day to be that day because I thought that I would have extra energy and strength, which I did. I ended up getting PRs. So I think my point is that you just really have to be smart about it. If you've, taken in all these extra calories, think about what those calories are. Literally, calorie is just a unit measurement for energy. So put that energy to good use and go get a fucking amazing workout and smash some heavy weights, do some extra cardio if you feel like it, but don't feel like you have to because of that, because honestly, the chances of you actually being able to burn off what you ate are minimal because it's so much easier to put the calories in than it is to expend them. We've talked about this before. It's really, really hard, nearly impossible, let's say, to out-exercise a bad diet. So don't even try, don't even stress that. Do put the extra calories to good use, fuel. Don't punish yourself. I think the difference is just mentality. Halloween was Monday, so that was Tuesday. My weigh-in was Saturday, so this is actually before my weigh-in. The second thing that I did to try and combat the struggles that I had this week, after I realized how tired I was on that third day of carb cycling, I decided that this next week, which I'm in right now, I would switch my carb cycling schedule up. Instead of being like blocks, like 3 low days in a row and then 4 regular days and then 3 low days in a row, that I would do every other day. So that means every other week it's going to be 4 low days instead of 3, because I'm just going to go every other day throughout the month and see how that helps me with feeling about it mentally. I know it'll be a little bit more confusing, like which day is it today, a high day or a low day. That's why I have my IIFYM journal to help me get all organized in my thoughts and know what macros I'm going for on what days. Let you know how that goes if I really notice a difference or a change in feeling better or worse regarding like my actual energy. But I think it'll help. And the whole point of carb cycling is to keep your body guessing, to prevent your metabolism from adapting as quickly, to help with hormone regulation. So the last video that I put up, I was talking about like tips on how to stop yourself from continuing to eat at the end of the night when you've already hit your calorie goal, you've already hit your macro goal, you've already spent all your Weight Watchers points, you've already completed your meal plan, whatever it is, you know in your mind that you've consumed enough calories for your goals already for the day. You find yourself in the kitchen, picking at things or maybe binging. It's hard because for the whole, 3/4 of the day, you felt on point, you felt great. Maybe you exercised that day too. And then it's like you're hitting your macros, you're eating reasonable calories, you're keeping everything in mind, and you end your day just slightly early, and then you find yourself bored. So I'd say, yeah, this problem is probably mostly geared toward boredom eaters. Part of this problem is also that as a society, we're kind of conditioned to eat as we are entertained. So if you're somebody who likes to watch late night movies, maybe you really like to eat as you're watching the movie, or sporting events, there's always food, like we're trained to eat then, or plays we're trained to eat. So as a society in general, it's like if you're just sitting and you're watching something being entertained, you should also be eating. That's not going to help us with our goals. So I have some tips here on how to stop yourself from overeating at the end of the night. And my first tip is going to be plan for it. If you know that you're someone who really likes sweets late night, or you like to eat later night, just plan for that. Try and either stave off your first meal as long as you can in the morning. I personally do cardio and train fasted just because it feels better. You don't have to do that, but that for me puts me all the way until like 10:30, 11, eating my first meal. That kind of moves my whole day back. Now, if you can't do that, that's fine. You can still plan in for those late night meals. Just have that be part of what you know will happen, so you allot calories or macros or points or whatever to that. You save up for that. Let's say that you didn't plan and it's happening. You feel yourself wanting to eat. Go brush your teeth. For me, mentally, it's kind of a signifier of the end of the day, the end of the night, because for so many years, it's like brush your teeth and then go to bed. Brush your teeth. I'm not saying you have to necessarily go to bed, but I'm saying that this will mentally signify to you that you are done eating for the end of the night. And it also leaves a nice minty taste in your mouth, which I don't like that mixed with other flavors. I find that off-putting. Also, to that kind of point of the minty thing, chew gum. If you're bored and your mouth wants something to do or chew gum. And it leaves you minty so that maybe you won't want to eat something after that. Complete your day in MyFitnessPal. If you're somebody that tracks in MyFitnessPal, I know I get a really satisfied feeling when I press complete at the end of the day and it tells me how much I'd weigh in 5 weeks. Completing the day gives me a really good feeling, but also I really don't like the feeling of going back and adding stuff to it after the fact. So complete your day. If you find yourself hungry at the end of the night, try drinking water. A lot of times we confuse thirst for hunger. So try drinking some water. Now, if you're somebody who just doesn't really like water, doesn't like the taste of water, I have a few suggestions of what you can drink. Drink coffee or tea. The hot liquid gives a more full effect in your stomach. It's almost like warming you from within and giving you that like satisfied feeling. Also, fiber. I drink a sugar-free orange flavored Metamucil knockoff from Costco, the Kirkland brand. It tastes sweet, but besides that, you have to drink a pretty big glass of water to dilute it in, and then I always drink another glass afterward because remnants left in the glass that I still want to get or drink. So I drink 2 glasses of water with it, and then the psyllium husk, the way it works, it gets liquid and then expands. So you end up feeling really full after fiber, no matter what time you drink it basically. So leave it for the end of the night, then maybe that would stop you from eating because you already feel full, and it's something sweet. Another tip, stay out of the kitchen or kitchen adjacent rooms. If you're a late night person and you like to watch TV, Netflix and chill, read, whatever, like late at night, do it in your bedroom. Shut the door. Don't think about the kitchen. It's like that out of sight, out of mind thing. So get away from the kitchen. Another thing that you can do is activities that keep your hands busy. Paint your nails, drawing, painting, journaling, sewing, straighten your hair, try new makeup, frost it. I mean, keep your hands busy. If your hands are busy doing other things, then they can't be putting food into your mouth. And probably the last but most effective tip, go to sleep. If it's the end of the night and it's not too crazy early and it's not going to throw off your whole schedule the next day or whatever, go to sleep. That extra sleep will not only stop you from eating when you didn't need to or want to, it gives your body, your muscles, extra chance for recovery. One of the most overlooked supplements to a training and nutrition regime is sleep. Your body needs that recovery time. And added bonus, if you're sleeping, you can't be eating. Hope that those tips help you. Let me know if you have any tips for me that you want to share with our little growing YouTube. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram at WonderWoman.fit, on my Fitness Pal to see what I'm eating, WonderWoman_fit. Make sure to check out my coaching website, KarenConwayCoaching.com. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. Have a good week. Keep on eating toward your goals. We will lose this weight. I'll let you know how it goes.